True stories of people who should have died, but lived. Story 1. In 2004, Dorothy Fletcher was 67 years old and she was ecstatic. She was the kind of person that just lived for her family, and she was known to be extremely selfless to those that she held close to her heart, including her 32-year-old daughter, Christine Penman. Dorothy and Christine had just boarded a flight to Florida, which they were extremely excited about, as the scenery and the culture was just so different to what they were used to, having grown up and lived their whole lives in Liverpool in the United Kingdom. Even more exciting for Dorothy was that they were travelling there for a very specific reason. Christine was getting married to her fiancé, Gareth. This was, as you can imagine, just a huge deal for Dorothy. And she was so excited to be a part of this special moment with her daughter. So much so that even after boarding this flight, which would prove to be like a long and arduous journey, while most people would take the opportunity to maybe sleep, I know I would, or some people would even get cranky, I know I would, Dorothy was sitting next to her daughter and she just had a huge smile on her face. That smile, however, would not last. As the flight was close to coming to an end, Dorothy began to feel a very sudden and very sharp pain through her chest, and she very quickly realised something was not right. As it got worse, she called a stewardess over, and she explained that she believed she was having a heart attack. The stewardess very quickly asked if there was anyone on the flight that could assist, and to everyone's surprise, there was someone who could assist. Sorry, there wasn't someone. 15 cardiologists stood up and they rushed to Dorothy's side. They began feeding drips into her arms and soon after used an onboard medical kit to control the extremely life-threatening attack. As it turns out, these 15 cardiologists were on the exact same flight because there was a cardiology conference that they were to attend in Florida. The plane was diverted to an airport in North Carolina where Dorothy promptly recovered. And after only 2 days in the Charlotte Medical Center, she was released and she was able to attend Christine's wedding. Christine would go on to say that 2003 was the best year and almost the worst year of her life. She says she owes those cardiologists so much. My mum wouldn't be here today if it weren't for those doctors, and in the rush, we didn't get their names and we still don't know them. Safe to say, luck was on Dorothy's side.